Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ice and Fire Amateur Division. And today we are going to be jumping into the semifinals. 4 teams will be competing for their spot in the finals in the upper bracket. And we've got some exciting games for you folks today. My name's Disco Ninja, and I'm joined with my co-host and caster, Half Eaten. Half.
Hi there, I'm Half Eaten. It's good to see all of you today.
And I am personally, I'm very excited to see what these teams have in store for us today. Looks like we're going to be starting off with map 1 on Split, and then going into Ascent for map 2, and should we need it, a Breeze pick for map 3, which kind of tickles me a little bit, makes me a little bit excited because I always love seeing Breeze pick. It's not super often we get to see a lot of people playing Breeze, especially because most people aren't really very comfortable with it since it's kind of a newer, it's a little bit of a newer map, and I think people just tend to avoid it. So if we're lucky, we get to go to that map 3 and we get to see what some of these teams have in store for us.
That should be a good day.
Now, just a little bit about our teams going into this. We have NC3 facing off against Black Galaxy. That's going to be our first series of the day. NC3 were in our previous tournament, and they lost their first match to the eventual finalists, Notorious. Black Galaxy, however, did defeat Notorious in the first round of this tournament 2-1. So, Black Galaxy could be a strong pick for this. NC3 also only ever lost to the eventual finalists before, so this could be a standoff of titans. That being said, NC3 is going to be playing with a couple subs today, so that could either hurt them or it could give them a little bit of a boost. I've definitely seen some teams get a little bit of that sub boost. Maybe the chemistry will be a little bit more on par, but we'll just have to wait and see what the matches hold in store for us as we enter into these games.
Yeah, honestly, should be a really exciting game. You like to see subs come in and try to pick up, fit in with their specific team comps. It's going to be kind of exciting.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited as well. We should be switching over here to the stats a little bit so we can take a quick look at what we've got in store for us for these teams. Obviously, NC3 looking like a pretty solid gold team all the way across. Cypher, Omen, Sova, Phoenix, and Killjoy, pretty standard picks. Just, for the most part, those are kind of collectively the agents that the mains. They main, yeah. We might not be seeing those as indefinite picks, but some pretty good looking stats here. Really high win rates on the side of NC3, especially for those Cypher picks. I always love seeing that as a former Cypher main. KD's looking pretty strong. The headshot percentage is actually kind of what I wanted to take a look at here, because surprisingly high, especially for this for this kind of rank, I guess. I don't think you normally expect to see
16s and ups like this. And into the 20s in gold. It's kind of surprising to see. And that Cypher do look like he kind of click heads.
Yeah. Well, that's normally the Cypher just kind of in that lurking role, so maybe he's just getting those nice timings. That being said, on the other side we have Black Galaxy, who seems a little bit more of a mix and matched type team here. We got a couple golds right across the board here with 1 silver 2 and a plat 1. And plat 1 is obviously going to be going to their Jet. So we might get to see some interesting Jet pop-off moments today.
Actually, looking at this earlier today, I was pretty excited to see the plat. Want to see how that plays out.
Yeah, if we look at the headshot percentage over on the side of Black Galaxy as well, their Cypher coming in at a nasty 28% headshot percentage, as well as their Jet with a 22% headshot percentage. We could see some really nasty plays coming out of the side of Black Galaxy, as we know they just defeated the last finalists. So
yes,
could be a really fun game in store for us. And as we head into the agent select, we'll get to see what kind of comps we have going for us in this game. So you can see already over on the side of Black Galaxy, they are going to be locking in the Sage and the Jet, which I feel like are pretty standard picks. Of course, you've got the Cypher and the Omen, and then a little bit something interesting going on over the side of NC3 half.
Yeah, I was going to say that Brimstone Breach pick should be real fun with all that utility on the map for Split.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen Brimstone played a whole lot on Split, and also with the Sky pick as well. There's going to be a whole lot of flashes coming through the side of that. This is what they call a nuisance comp. It's one of those comps that they're just not fun to play against. But it should be interesting to see how it plays out. The Raze, pretty standard pick over for Split, but I don't know. I gotta keep my eye out for this Brimstone pick. I'm wondering if they're gonna have some fun ultimate usage on the side of Brimstone. We know that Orbital Strike can be really good for zoning.
Incredibly good for zoning and incredibly annoying to deal with.
It looks like we had a little bit of an issue here in the agent select. Somebody didn't lock in quite fast enough. Oh, we had an issue with the server. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be getting right back into the server again here in just a moment. We just need to switch it over from Texas, I believe, to Illinois, which is those are the pretty two standard servers that you end up seeing in a lot of these online tournaments.
Yeah, that's right in the middle. It's safe. I don't know why anybody would choose Illinois for anything, but
I personally cannot play on Illinois servers. I'm a Malder because I've played on them before. I've played in a couple tournaments and we had to play on the Illinois server and I had like 90 ping the whole time and it's just absolutely unplayable. Oh, so an interesting thing over here on the side of Black Galaxy, they're actually going to be running a double duelist comp here with the Raze and the Jet, which could make for some really interesting plays. I have been seeing some really fun stuff with the Sage and the Raze combo. A lot of like the slow orbs and the paint shells coming out to try and get those like free paint shells kills.
Yeah.
See how that plays out.
Looking at the comp, it's looking like Black Galaxy is going to play extremely aggressive. And I am kind of excited to see that.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll kind of fall into the same I guess like the same habits that most people do when they play Sage on Split, where it's just kind of like a wall mid and then some aggression towards other parts of the map. But when you're in these lower elo tournaments, there's nothing scarier than a silver or gold because you just don't know what they're thinking half the time.
You just cannot get into their head.
No, they're completely unpredictable. So we're going to be jumping into the pistol round. NC3 starting off on the attacking side. Black Galaxy heading up on the defense side. Now it looks like NC3 might just be going for a fast B hit here, half.
Yeah, that's a fat stack on B. Looks like they might be trying to do it quick, win that pistol round, get that momentum moving.
Yeah, we also see the Sheriff in the hands of Crispy Croissant. So maybe an interesting mid lurk coming out from the Killjoy in this, but looks like they might be. If they do try to go there, they're going to meet some interesting aggression. So we'll just have to see how this round plays out. Of course, the barrier orb comes out from the side of Black Galaxy, is going to go ahead and block off any of that mid, and some jump peaks coming out as well from Strong and Cool Guy. Try to get some information. Yellow Spy's camera is going to get a little bit of information itself as it gets one tag out and only spots two, but it seems to be just the right amount of information to kind of push this rotation through. I mean, if you look at it, almost everybody just came through B. Meanwhile, NC3 already kind of second guessing it a little bit.
Black Galaxy kind of reading the rotation a little bit with Jet and Omen rotating back to A.
Yeah, that's actually really smart, well played. I mean, not being baited into it right off the start and just making sure that they're being really diligent. Paint shells coming out, trying to force people off the mid aggression, but Strong and Cool Guy already going to be good for one with the Sheriff, but not before taking a little bit of damage himself, but the trade not able to come through on the side of NC3, and that's going to hurt them, and the man advantage goes to Black Galaxy to begin to pour out onto the site. Black Tim just trying to hold it down is going to buy some time for T-Nort to find one on the Fatty. Tim, another one onto Dryad. Now, as they pour into the site, it is all down to Sleepy Sloth, who is able to find one, but not looking too good for him. Of course, the pistol round is going to go over to the side of Black Galaxy. I got to say, I thought it was interesting that they tried to pop B and then immediately went back to try and hit A. Maybe they weren't expecting somebody to be there, though, but a five-man push seemed to fall apart really fast as they just got in.
They just kept getting caught and caught and caught, but I do have to say congratulations for Sleepy Sloth from keeping his team from getting flawless.
Yeah, that's always good for morale. Of course, Strong and Cool Guy able to find one with the Sheriff. Ooh, make it two.
My God.
Yellow Spy is there to clean up two, as well as the attacking side just gets absolutely deleted. It's all down to Dryad with just a classic, and I just don't see how this could happen any worse than getting styled on by a guy named Strong and Cool Guy.
Which, what a name, really. And here we go, like I was saying, this aggressive gameplay from Black Galaxy.
Yeah, well, when you know you have that gun difference, I think that it's easy to take that aggression and know that you're not going to be punished on it. So we'll have to see if they kind of do the same thing now that NC3 has a bunch of rifles in hands and Black Galaxy is going to be going with a little bit of a bonus. So we do see a hero rifle coming in from the side of Strong and Cool Guy too.
Well, if you're going to give the hero rifle to anyone, I think he's the right pick for it.
I like this mid-split. What a shot coming through the wall there, but the Reign of Terror will be shut down quickly as Crispy Croissant will be able to trade him out. And that will kind of open up a little bit more space on the other side of the map. The problem here, Half, is that they seem to be all grouped up in mid. Paranoia coming out from the side of Tim from Ropes. Not going to be able to find any blinding damage, but look at this rotation, Half.
Yeah,
they are anticipating this B hit, and now that Fatty has been spotted, a flashpoint will come out to try and delay just a little bit and make some space. Weaponized Dodo able to find one. The Yellow Spy gonna push in, but it's not going to net any kills, unfortunately. T-Nort able to find two, and now there is a free rifle for him. It's a 2v2, and this is absolutely winnable for Black Galaxy at this point.
Last player standing.
Ooh, T-Nort will be able to shut that down in a 1v1. 40 HP on the side of Weaponized Dodo, and Tim, with all the health in the world and just a Spectre, is going to be able to shut him down. And the bonus round is going to go to the side of NC3. Is he? Oh, he's just going to grab a rifle. Oof, pretty tough round to lose if you're NC3, Half. I think you kind of need to win that first rifle round.
You need to win that first rifle round. Momentum is starting to really lean towards Black Galaxy. Let's see if they can get something kind of rolling for NC3 here. I think the next couple of rounds are going to be incredibly important for them.
Yeah, the real question is whether or not NC3 decides to play this economically safe, or if they decide to force up, which it does look like they're kind of teetering a little bit halfway. I mean, you got a Spectre on the side of NC3 as well as a Stinger and a couple Sheriffs and just a Ghost. So they're just going to have to slow down the pace a little bit here and just make sure that they stay in control of this round, I think. Let's see, Sleepy Sloth just kind of lurking over here on the side. Meanwhile, the rest of NC3 just grouping up towards the side of B.
T-Nort trying to find one through the smoke there, does not find it.
No, but that's good. That's good ethics. Oh, look at this lurk. Strong and Cool Guy already taking so much space in mid, able to find the one. He has his knife out. Oh, it doesn't matter because he's going to get two there right before Weaponized Dodo trades him out, but that's a good deal. You get 2 for 1, and now the regrowth will come through from Dryad to heal up his teammates, but I don't think they're anticipating Burger in this cheeky little spot.
Oh.
There he is. Good for
Enemy
one.
remaining.
And T-Nort finding the last one. Weaponized Dodo all alone once again with just a Spectre. Not much he can do against this, I think. Yeah, that's going to be round number 4 for Black Galaxy. This is starting to look a little bit oppressive from their side half.
Yeah, they've taken absolute control of the map most times. The what was it? Strong and Cool guys finding all of that space in mid to get that lurk, to catch 2 of them out of 3 coming back through B main.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you're challenging some of that map space, because the more space you give to the defending team, the more information they're going to have, and that's just going to allow them to get better positioning. Speaking of positioning, look at what's about to happen here. The showstopper coming out from the side of T-Nort. Oh no, he's not able to find anything. Oh no, Sloth will shut him down in the op with the collapse. Oh my god. Strong and Cool guy absolutely making up for the whiff from the showstopper, shutting down 2 with a single bullet. Once again, getting a 2-for-1 trade on this, and now NC3, they have to figure out what they want to do, and it looks like they just want to kind of move through sewer. But when you're in this position, you know that the mid is walled off by Burger. I mean, what can you do?
I mean, hope, mostly.
Hope is important. Well, the barrier orb will come down, but Burger being diligent, throwing more delay utility out. The flashpoint coming out from Fadi will be able to push Burger off the angle as the remaining 3 amigos push up into heaven with only Hope in their pockets. Yellow Spy ready for this drop, but he's not going to be able to find the kill as Crispy Croissant is able to shut him down. But Tim has the answer. He's going to be able to turn it around. Burger finds another one on Dryad. Make it 2 to clutch up the round. And that's 5 in a row unanswered for Black Galaxy.
Not looking good.
You know, there's a saying in Valorant where if you go 5, you're in such a pit that it becomes nearly impossible to climb out of. I'm not saying it's not doable, but economically, I mean, if you just look at the side of Black Burger, they have so much money to play with here. They can afford a lot of rounds, and of course, the tactical timeout coming in from the side of NC3, probably a wise move. Trying to figure out what they're going to do here.
It is NC3 that's playing with the subs today, correct?
Yes, yeah. NC3, Weaponized Dodo, and Dryab, or Driab. I don't know exactly how to say his name. They are the 2 subs for NC3. So that could be hurting them, I suppose. I mean, we don't know.
It could be hurting. I want to see this timeout being used mostly for like trying to get everybody's head back in the game, because this five unanswered rounds can kill your mental.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely crush the morale.
This is the point too, where I mean, like, we can already see they're just forcing up. They're just gonna, because you have to, right? You can't just keep saving when you're down 5 rounds like this, especially when you're playing a map like Split. You need to get, I would say, like, at least 4 rounds on the attacker side. Most people know that this map is insanely defense-sided, so hopefully the timeout did them some good, and we'll just have to see. Personally, I feel like they're being a little hindered by these 5-man pushes. I think they need to spread out more and take a little bit more map control, because if they don't, we're going to see T-Nort and Strong and Cool guy, they're just going to take it away from them. You give these guys an inch, they'll take a mile.
Yeah. I mean, maybe take a hint from the map name and split it up a little bit.
Speaking of split, Tim able to split up the push and find 3. T-Nort finds another one. Dryab able to find 2 of his own, but now it's an all-aloner 1v3, and again, the 180 floating right-click classic from Strong and Cool guy. He doesn't even need his op half. He's just playing with his food.
The absolute style points on this man's.
You can feel the confidence just exuding from him. I know that if I were, I think if I were on NC3, I'd just be trying to go wherever he isn't at this point.
Where's Jet? Cool, let's go to the other site.
Again, With this 5-man push going up on B, Sleepy Sloth trying to get a little bit of a lurk in mid. We'll be able to find one on Burger. That's really important, but Strong and Cool Guy there with the answer, the oppressive op. Just holding it down. Yellow Spy with the camera. The lockdown coming out from the side of NC3. Might be able to push Yellow Spy off the angle a little bit, but it looks like Strong and Cool Guy is showing no fear. He's going to invite the push, but not before the guiding light blinds him and actually forces him off this angle. And he's just going to push right back out.
Spike down B.
Fearless gonna shut down Fatty. Weaponized Dodo able to trade him out as trades come through on the kill feed. Dryab good for 2, and now it's in a 1v1.
Dryab! Giving
Finally
that important round.
Oh my god, they needed that round so badly. Dryab, the sub for NC3, coming up huge for his team and giving them a much needed round. But if you look at the economy for Black Galaxy, they're still chilling, man. They got plenty of time. No, I mean, Strong and Cool Guy still has he has the Blade Storm. He could just go knives this round, which it looks like that's what he's gonna do. He doesn't even need to spend his money.
Trust fund team.
Hit them fast, hit them hard.
Well, NC3 lining up for another 5-man push onto B. A little bit of a jump peek coming from Burger is going to give him that information, let them know there's only one there in mid. And oh my god, look at this push out from A from the side of Black Galaxy half.
Oh, here comes Raisin Jet.
Yep, they have completely taken all the map control. The Rolling Thunder coming out from the side of NC3 will stun Yellow Spy, but Black Burger. A clean, crispy headshot, and crispy Croissant himself able to find more on the trade. We're now down to a 3v3, and the Blade Storm coming out from Strong and Cool Guy. He's pushing in. He's not going to be able to find that one, unfortunately, but Black Team will be able to clean up on that kill. As Strong and Cool Guy just tries to find one more with the Sheriff. T-Nor, good for the assist, and now it's all down to Sleepy Sloth alone in the back of sight in a 1v3. And
oh, the BM comes out.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt when your mental is down that bad. Just getting teabagged doesn't make it any better. I think that if NC3 just keeps doing these 5-man pushes, they're gonna keep getting punished. I mean, they keep trying to go into Cypher's home, and Yellow Spy is an excellent anchor. He just it doesn't let them get in without getting at least one.
Yeah, this is my beautiful home.
This is my beautiful wife.
Like, you're not allowed on this site.
And of course, they're just going to go ahead and try to challenge A once again. And already 3 anticipating at the showstopper coming up from Sleepy Sloth. He's going to push up ramp, and he is not even going to be able to find that much damage on a T-Nort. He will be able to create some space, but the pain shells coming out to slow him down. T-Nort will be good for 1 and bust out a showstopper of his own. Still not quite as good, but doesn't matter because his bullets are better. Blackburger good for 2, and now it's all down to Fatty in a 1v5. What happened?
They fell apart.
Oh. Look at an 8-1 scoreline here, and this is tragic.
Looks like they might actually be splitting up the push here for NC3. At least a little bit.
Yeah, and it's got to make you wonder, because if you look at NC3, it almost seems like their comp is more geared towards an attack side comp. So I don't know how well they're going to play this on defender side as well. I feel like if they want to have any shot, they absolutely need to get the next 3 rounds.
As you
good
said,
aftershock.
As you said, it is crazy important to get at least 4 rounds on attack on split.
Yeah, well, defense-sided map, I mean, there's really not much else you can do. You can't go into this at a 11-1 half, you know. But it looks like NC3 did get a little bit of mid control, but yeah, Strong and Cool Guy is ready for it. He's good for 1.
Finds 2.
My God, make it 2. Unbelievable. Weaponized Dodo able to get him, but the res coming through, and Burger, what the? These guys are just on a different level. Somebody check these stat lines. Are we sure these guys are gold?
Got Strong Cool Guy sitting at a cool 15-4. Ooh.
Unbelievable. I mean, look at pretty much their entire team. You got 15-4 coming from Strong Cool Guy, 13-4 T-Nort, Burger with a 10-4, and Tim with an 8-2. Meanwhile, the top frag over on the side of NC3 is only 5 and 9. This can't feel good.
I can't.
Strong cool guy missing out on that first up shot. The after shot will come up to try to push him off the angle. A little bit of challenging coming from the side of NC3 and mid. The Blackburger able to shut one down. Knows there's at least one more. Strong cool guy, meanwhile, on the other side, able to get one pick from the Sheriff as well.
Got you.
Fatty with the
Gets
frenzy.
caught by that frenzy.
Flash out.
Real question is, will they find Yellow Spy here? They will. Fatty opening up the site, but with only 25 HP left, he is all alone. There's not much he can do. T-Nort already spotted him out. He's trying to find something with the op there, but T-Nort.
Oh, Burger's probably going to find him here.
His timing is going to be everything. The aftershock will slow him down just a little bit. He's still stunned and finds the headshot. Black Burger. I'm sorry, Burger. Jeez, my God, this guy is
Last round in the
on
half.
a hot one right now.
It's Black Galaxy really looking like they're going to take this first map, making it look almost easy.
Now, does it feel disrespectful when the Opper gives up his angle and just pushes you with the Sheriff?
I mean, I don't know if you need to ask that question, because yeah. When the Opera goes, don't even need it. The fear in your heart.
And we could be looking at a round 11 once again for Black Galaxy. The Rolling Thunder coming out from the side of NC3. They're just going to try to get on side as much as possible, but Burger able to shut one down. Dryab thankfully there to trade it out. And the Orbital Strike finally coming in from the side of NC3 will be able to open up some space up there in heaven. Trailblazer coming out trying to find a little bit of info. Strong and cool guy is going to switch it out for a Phantom, and he's just going to push onto the site because he's not afraid of anyone. The real question is, will he be punished for this aggression? He will, as Sleepy Sloth is able to shut him down, and this is the best round for NC3 so far. It's now a 2v4 in favor of NC3. Dryad finds one more, but he turns away. Doesn't matter, he's able to find it for a 4K.
Switching
There we go.
sides.
Heading into the half, 10-2 scoreline. This is, I've never seen a more needed pistol round for a team than NC3 needs right now.
Dryad refusing to go into the half 11-1.
That's truly what they need. I mean, he seems to be absolutely leading the charge here. And a shorty coming out for Strong and Cool Guy? Are we going to see something crazy here?
I don't know if it's overconfidence or rightly placed confidence with this shorty buy, but I'm excited.
Yeah, we'll have
Very
to see
hyped.
what he pulls out. We've seen this man do it before. A strong 5-man push come out from the side of Black Galaxy with basically zero aggression, but it looks like the shorty is actually not going to be punished as T-Nort and Yellow Spy come in, guns ablazing, Al Pacino style. They're going to shut it down, and here we go. This is the bait. T-Nort's going to try to bait him in. There's no way anybody thinks he's here, right? Oh no, he lives! Oh no! Oh no!
It's a
Sleepy
big
Sloth able
trade.
to shut him down. Another one for Sleepy Sloth. That's going to give him 3 right now. He's going to try and get a little satchel boost out of danger. It's now a 2v2 with comparable health on either side. This is actually anybody's pistol round, but the clock is ticking half. And they're going to have to make something happen here if they want to take this round. We can hear that Spike is counting down to absolute destruction. And Weaponized Dodo switching out with a great shorty headshot. Sleepy Sloth can't find the shot, but Weaponized Dodo.
Respect the shorty. That's all I have to say.
That's fun. That's fun. I love hearing your hype to Weaponized Dodo getting 2 with the shorty.
It's always happy to see the shorty perform.
So there we go. NC3 take the pistol round on the second half, and that has opened up a little glimmer of hope at the end of the tunnel. So they are going to force up this round, NC3 with the anti-eco buy, which will give them hopefully that second round. As we can see that Black Galaxy is not going to challenge it with a force of their own. But Strong and Cool Guy coming up with that Sheriff. We've seen what he can do in the past. NC3 just needs to be diligent to not be punished by this. Flashpoint coming out from the side of Fatty. We'll be able to clear out a little bit of mid. But oh, look at all of this. T-Nort with the paint shell is able to find one on Weaponized Dodo. That's not a good start for NC3. Tim.
Very strong, cool guy.
Doing a lot of damage out on Heaven. Tim just coming back in, but ooh, Crispy Quan San with the crispy headshot, but you just hear the ropes. All of the people coming up the ropes. It's pure nightmare fuel for them as they just back off of Heaven. Dryad able to find one with the Guardian. He's not going to be able to find the other one as he runs away. Burger getting one out onto Fatty as Crispy San trades him up, but now T-Nort one with the Sheriff. And how did we get down to this 1v2?
Blinded.
Rehab versus T-Nort, and Strong and Cool Guy absolutely shuts him down. A second round conversion coming in from Black Galaxy.
They are looking really, really mean.
I mean, you can just see the confidence that they're playing with. They literally have no fear at all. They don't respect the other team at all, and I mean, it seems to be working out for them. So you have to wonder if that's if that's just gonna keep working for them.
Sometimes going in with that "we're just better" mentality will pay off for you.
Well, and it truly does. I mean, NC3, they're definitely trying their best, but it does just feel like there is a little bit of a team difference happening here. Galaxy is playing absolutely off their heads, and now NC3 back on a really half crappy buy. And Crispy Croissant able to find one with the Frenzy, but not before Tim trades him out. But Fatty, he knows he's there, and Strong and Cool Guy doesn't care! He's gonna take two with him anyway! And now it's all down to Sleeping Slug with a shorty up here in ramp, and he's just gonna get shut down by the Guardian. T-Nort just needs to find this last one with only 3 HP. Will get shut down by the shorty. Somehow the shorty plays just keep working out, and now with the Spectre in the hands of Weaponized Dodo.
Oh, looks
The
like
1v2.
Looks like we just had a disconnect.
Oh no. Oh, so it's a 1v1. Burger, yeah, it looks like Burger timed out here. Now it's all down to Tim, and he's not in a very good position here. Dodo gonna get the stick. Is he gonna? Oh, he's got it.
What a clean kill!
Unfortunate
Who's the old
for
dog
Black
now?
Galaxy that their second player also holding a Vandal. It appears to have timed out. I think we are going to
There's the
get
timeout coming.
yes, a tactical pause, but we might need to work a technical in here at some point if we can make that happen. To get Burger to reconnect. We know that sometimes these internet issues happen, especially when you're doing these online tournaments, and it can be unfortunate. I myself, as you know, am constantly disconnecting from Valorant games.
Your internet actually hates you. Your internet doesn't want to see you succeed at Valorant. This I do know.
Now, there have been some cases in the past of like competitive Valorant where teams have had to go forward with doing a 4v5, and I don't want to sound disrespectful, but it makes me wonder if Black Galaxy could still. I mean, they only need to win 2 more rounds, right? Could they do it with 4 people if they had to?
I think they might be able to. I don't think anybody wants to see that. I don't think I came on today with a watch disrespect of that tier.
Yeah, it looks like Burger's still not quite in yet. Doesn't appear we can get a technical pause into the game. Oh, apparently Burger has returned. He might not be able to spawn in for this round, or we'll have to see. According to one of the players in the lobby, Burger is back. So right now it looks like we just have a 4v5 going on here. T-Nort coming up in mid is able to find the 1 kill onto Fatty. A Strong and Cool Guy does a little bit of a stylish jet move coming in with the knives. We'll be able to find one on Sleepy Slop. Crispy Croissant trying to get a little bit of a pinch here, but T-Nort shuts it down. But whoa, who cares? Because Crispy Croissant right up there holding the stairs. He's going to be able to find 2. And now it's a 2v2 as Burger's still disconnected in spawn. Strong cool guy with 11 HP. Sorry, 16 HP. He's going to have to try to play this really wisely, but it doesn't matter. Crispy Croissant is there, and now Tim in a 1v1. A great paranoia coming through. He is absolutely lost, has no idea what's going on. And Tim able to shut him down. That was a 4v5 round, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know.
Oh.
I mean, if you're NC3, you got to call a timeout here, and it looks like that's what they're doing. I mean, the problem here, Half, is that I don't see how they could be doing things much differently. You know, I mean, like maybe holding angles a little bit tighter and not over peaking too much. But the problem is that Black Galaxy is just their aim is on point. They're crispy and they're finding the kills. They're winning all of their fights.
Yeah, Black Galaxy is out here actually just clicking on heads, and I think, like you said, NC3's positioning's decent. They could just work on holding angles a little bit tighter. They're doing everything right. They just can't seem to win these gunfights.
Yeah, well, and you know, like we said coming in, when you try to get inside of the mind of a gold or a silver, you can never really predict what they're going to do. And like you saw Strong and Cool Guy in the last round just smeaging into the site with the Blade Storm out. There's no way you could have seen that coming, right? I mean, especially when you don't have somebody like Cypher to hold down that B site. There's no stopping power. The site is basically just free at that point. So, but now they will be going into the loving arms of Killjoy and all of his great utility. Oh, the showstopper coming out from the side of T-Nort. But a great aftershock and guiding light to be able to slow him down as the fuse starts ticking down. Oh, look at that great damage coming out on Dodo as he gets the molly off to just try and delay it just a little bit. But what difference does it make when you're absolutely fearless?
Black Galaxy is playing so aggressive. They're not scared of peaks. They're not scared of corners. They just push and push and push. And I think NC3 is just having a hard time counteracting that.
Of course. See it again. Black Galaxy just pushing up all the way into spawn. Crispy Croissant will be able to find the trade on it, but now we're in a 3v3. I mean, it's winnable, but it just doesn't feel favorable.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Strong Cool Guy with another double.
Oh, and that just hurts all hope for you. Dryad will be able to find the one, but Burger able to shut it down, and now the map will go to Black Galaxy in a 13-4 as we send it over to a break and prepare for map 2.
Oh my gosh. It was a fun game of Valorant.
I mean, it was fun to watch. I mean, see Strong and Cool Guy coming out 23-10, 5 first bloods. T-Nort 5 first bloods as well, 22-10. These guys were just absolutely on a different one.
They were just ready. It was all W key. Like, that's what blew my mind about the way Black Galaxy was playing that map. It was just all W key.
I'm interested to see if they have a similar playstyle on Ascent, actually. Because I think the W key strategy can work in a lot of ways for Split because everything on that map is so tight, you know, and it allows you to kind of get away with these hard pushes because especially when you have utility from like Raze where you have the Roombas and the paint shells and even the showstopper, you can get a lot of damage out. And I don't know if it's going to pay off that well for them in on Ascent, where Ascent's a little bit more of a tactically
longer angles to hold.
Right.
Not everything's quite as tight. You can't push around corners quite as fast and have it still be successful.
That being said, when you have those longer fights, those tougher angles, it's just going to come down to aim duels a lot of the time if you're not using your utility right. And what we saw, Black Galaxy, it looks like they ate their Wheaties this morning.
Really does. Bounced breakfast, even. So I'm
Well, I'm excited.
looking at the stat line. I have no idea if it's looking at that stat line. Strong and cool guy, absolutely up at the top. I don't think that's much of a surprise to anyone after seeing that performance. 23 and 10. My God.
You know, I gotta say, I thought, like, looking at the scoreboard here, that there was gonna be. I thought it would feel a little bit more one-sided, but honestly, NC3 they put up a pretty good fight. I mean, I know that it ended in 13-4 fashion, but they definitely gave it their best shot. I mean, Crispy Croissant and Dryab really turned on. I think, like, Dryab turned on towards the end of that first half there. And
Yeah, they got their gamer fingers started to come back.
they did the hand thing.
They did the hand thing, where you shake your hands out.
Yeah, everybody. If you've ever watched Asuna play on Twitch, he does the hand thing in between rounds, and then his aim just comes back online.
That's because the hand thing is an all-important part of gaming.
Yeah, if you're not doing the hand thing, then you're just not gonna win.
That's obvious. The three top scorers, Strong, Cool Guy, T-Nut, and Blackburger, really were just on that whole game.
Well, I mean, like we said it before, but like the confidence was just coming out of those guys. I mean, they were absolutely fearless. They were taking and winning fights that, let's be honest, they should not have been winning. I mean, like overextending on a lot of those peaks and still just not being punished in a lot of ways. And I guess, when you are feeling yourself and you're feeling like, oh, we're gonna win this game, like you can kind of tend to get away with doing stuff like that, and it ended up paying off for them. But you never know. This NC3 could be a totally different team on its end. I know I myself, I hate playing on Split. I don't like the map, and maybe that's where they're at. Maybe it's a bad map for them. So we'll have to see what they bring out for their Ascent game.
Split was the NC3 pick, though.
Was it?
Yeah, Split was the NC3
God.
pick. Ascent was the Black Galaxy pick.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my God, I didn't even see that. So that was their pocket pick. Oh, that can't feel good. It can't feel good getting shut down like that, especially on your pick.
Yeah, but you can't let your mental get bad. You have to go into this second map ready to actually fight it out. Make them pay for their pick.
Yeah, you definitely need to reset mentally going into the second map. I know that, especially in situations like that, it can get kind of tense amongst the team. So that's the best thing they can do is just try to give the reverse and hopefully bring it to a map 3. Breeze, again, being the third map, that could go either way. I still feel like a lot of people haven't quite figured out yet how to play Breeze, how they want to play Breeze.
I'm actually incredibly excited. I haven't watched or played a lot of Breeze, and I'm kind of excited to see how the teams play it.
Oh, it's a fantastic map. Personally, it's my absolute favorite. I know a lot of people right now in the Valorant community, they're not really a fan of it. And I think a lot of that just comes down to the fact that a lot of people just don't know how to play it right now,
It's just still part of that learning curve in the community. Nobody's adjusted to it yet, and once they do, probably see a lot of great plays. A lot of people be more adjusted to it by then.
Same thing with Icebox. When Icebox came out, I mean, I still hate Icebox. I still think it's a trash map, personally.
I think Icebox is one of my favorite maps to watch play on because I love the way the angles are set up. But I think we are going to be taking a short intermission here before the next map.
Yep. Yeah, we'll go ahead and send it over to a break real quick, and when we get back, we will be jumping into map 2.